It's tomorrow! That can only mean one thing. We're exploring a grotto. Together. Let me click into the actual motherfucking window like this. And I've got my hand on the left-hand side of the wall. Let's let this eye come towards us. Oh, it's a cave troll. Fuck me. As you grope your way through the darkness, a swarm of rats suddenly erupts ahead and streams past you. As the echo of their chittering recedes, you are assailed by the rancid stench of rotting meat. The ground shakes as it lumbers into view, and your grip on your weapon begins to tremble. Not tremble at all. I meant tremble. Oh, it's a bloodshot eye right here. The troll's behind it, son of a bitch. At least that imp is blocking the progression of it. There's a lot of messages here. That's the one disadvantage of this system, is it is covering up the view a bit. Like, it's hard to see what's going on to some degree. Fuck. Okay. Everything's dead but the troll. Alright, we're going to kill it. We did it. We are awesome in all capacities. Look at us and be amazed. Let's take a look at what this does. +1 to hit, damage 50, +1, whatever that means. I don't think so. It's awesome, but I'm happy with my fucking longsword. Both thematically and in terms of stats. I don't know what the W and A does, of course, so it might well tell us in here. Should we take a look? It would be remiss of me to just say, I don't know what it means, and then meanwhile the information's right here, and what that means is I'm not doing my job. Let's take a look and see if we can tell what this is. There's a 5th intrinsic value speed. It cannot be increased when gaining a level. It can only be affected by items and magical events. Every action in the game, whether taken by character, blah, 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 to the millisecond. Every action has some inherent energy cost. I haven't been looking at that at all. Our stamina, I haven't even noticed it. Alright. That's interesting, but it hasn't seemed to have any real... Your hit skew hit on the status bar. Okay. Affects how likely an attack of yours is to hit this target. Okay, it's determined by combination of blah, blah, blah. Damage skew. Your damage on the skew is how much damage you're going to do. Got it. Okay. Okay, here we go. It is here. Let's be aware of this together. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Simply walk into a hostile monster to attack it. Got it. It's determined by the following steps. The amount of time the attack takes is calculated. This is determined by the attacker's speed. Okay, so A. And the attack energy cost associated with a wielded weapon. A weapon's attack energy cost is listed in its inventory description as A:. The attack takes this much time, whether it's successful or not. So I'm guessing a lower A is better than a higher A. That's amazing. Then we figure out if you hit. So that's what the A is. How about the W? Well, at least we learned that. So a lower A is better for how quickly you can attack. That's fucking fascinating, man. I don't know how much how it manifests in the game. It seems like we attack every turn regardless, but like I'm not seeing a turn where they attack and we don't. But I don't know. Maybe if you don't have time really to do it, it says it counts it as a miss. Say, I don't know. It's a great idea, whether it's been fully implemented or properly implemented, and I'm not understanding it, or it hasn't been implemented yet. It's a great idea. All right, let's continue on. I don't know what the W does. Longsword, we don't need another one. Taking these because light seems like it's pretty important. Hey, let's keep our hand on the left-hand edge, as it suggests it will. Constantly go on the left-hand edge. What the fuck are these things? Well-gnawed bones. It's a Needhogger. The bones that litter the cavern floor bear deep cuts, as if something spent a great deal of time gnawing on them. Your knowledge of troglozoology, amazing term, tells you that a Needhogger must be not far from here. Commonly mistaken for a minor dragon. Oh, fuck. This cave drake. makes the bowels of the earth its home, and loves nothing more than any warm meat it can find or kill, joyfully gnawing the bones long after all of the flesh has been picked clean. Dudes, why didn't you finish this? It sounds like you have more plans for this game yet, because it says you're not done. This game's great. It's well done. Why didn't you finish it? We gained a level. Wow, we ever even-handed in our distribution. Wisely or unwisely. That is true. Something smacks you. Fucking need whore. Alright, we killed it. Let's quaff something that makes us feel better. Like a potion of greater healing. Alright, I think we're going in a circle here. Let's go this way. Nope. There's another one coming behind us. I don't want to face it. Kill that cave troll. Now kill the need whore. That's a what? Do we know? I'm forgetting. A werewolf. Fuck! Quaff a potion of speed. My god, get away from it. This worked before. Quaff a potion of greater healing. That's the last of them. We either kill this here or we did. We killed it. We're 4th level, guys. I don't know if we're going to last much longer. We're running out of, potions. Oh, hey. Potion of greater healing. You are a godsend. Let's quaff that thing right now. I mean, should we be avoiding, monsters like this? Because it's... any damage is going to kill us. On the other hand, getting our stats up helps. Guess that's the push and pull of any roguelike, isn't it? Fucking smoke imp and a fucking need whore. At least I got back into the door here. Oh, I thought that was an orc. They don't have anything as simple as orcs in this. They have all more interesting stuff. I wonder what the whip does. I'm going to pick it up. +8 to hit does less damage. We're hitting this thing frequently. It dispersed. I don't know if that means we killed it. I didn't notice our fucking let's read a fucking scroll of light. So I can see what the hell's going on in this room. Fuck. I do not anticipate surviving much longer. Nicely done with your lighting system, too, with the drop-off of light. It looks beautiful. Well done with this game overall. I'm really impressed with it. Small shield. Let's get that thing. Evasion +4. Surprising. I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense, yeah. Let's wield this. Alright. That'll help a lot. It's an ankheg. I recognize them from Dungeons & Dragons. This close to the surface, one can find numerous creatures that are tolerant to light, many of which frequently venture to the surface for food. In this case, an ankheg has found you, and there's a decent chance it won't have to venture to the surface today for a meal. A gigantic arthropod with yellow chitinous armor plates, huge mandibles, and dozens of eyes. Dozens of motherfucking eyes, really? It rears up on its many legs and towers over you. Hey, 12 eyes. I can take you on. Oh, it got me. It pincered me. Alright, I killed that thing. In D&D, they can spit acid as well. It's lit already. We need more potions of motherfucking healing. Like, pronto. Another fucking cave troll. See more bones on the floor. It makes me nervous. Here comes another one. They're not bad. I don't mind the cave trolls. Much to my surprise. We gain a level! SDC. P. Patience. Don't want the quarterstaff, although it's interesting. Where the fuck? How am I getting? It feels like it's getting dark again, guys. You know what that makes me? Nervous. Not too nervous to stove in a troll's head, though. I forget what you are again. Werewolf, oh, fuck me. Okay. Can quaff anything here. Nope. We have nothing to quaff to get away. I think this comes down to... If a potion of speed made me faster, I don't think I can outrun it. I'm going to try and hack at it. I assume this is going to kill me, but I'm going to try. We have 2 health left. I think we're dead. Death comes. You fall to your knees, clutching a deep gash in your neck in a vain attempt to stop the blood loss. Blood loss. Let me move this out of the way a bit. There we go. Seeing an opportunity, your foe lunges forward and delivers a killing blow. The world flashes bright white for a moment before everything quickly fades to gray. Time passes. It may be seconds, or it may be centuries. There is no way to tell. At first you retain a dim sense of self, but it too begins to fade. Soon, most of your persona dissolves into nothingness. You are a shadow of your former self. All that remains is an awareness of your failure, and a burning hunger. Are we fucking undead? Well, there you go, guys. That was Nyctos. That was Nyctos. Halls of Darkness. I loved it. I really thought that was excellent. So far, out of the 2009 challenge, I think this one takes... It's hard to remember. We've played so many, and we've played them across such a span of time, I'm already forgetting what some of them were. But I think this one is the one that impressed me the most with what it brings to the table. Very standard roguelike, but brings to the table, you know, some variation in both in terms of story elements, you know, the stories that pop up when you first meet a monster, when you die. The fact that the words about your combat appear right next to the combat rather than in some, you know, absent place where you have to constantly remove your gaze from the combat proper. Also, the fact that you know, the combat has some interesting elements. You know, how fast is this weapon? How much bonuses it have to hit? The evasion and protection value differences in different equipment. Really nice. I want to know why Max Bane? It said Mary Bane on the phone, didn't it? What the fuck? I'm gonna see this. It says Mary Haas and James Madison is what it says on the oh dear lord. On the Rogue Basin, it specifically says Mary Haas and James Madison created Nyctos. Here it says Max Bane and John Greenberg. I don't know who to believe. I guess this one makes more sense, doesn't it? Max Bane and John Greenberg. So I apologize for heaping praise on 2 people who perhaps don't exist. That's about it. Alright, that's it for me today, guys. I'm going to rest my goddamn voice before I have to head out of town. Have a great day, whatever your plans are. Let's go to quit. Watch it fade out. Nice looking game, too. See ya.